It's always been interesting to me. My son has taught for 18 years in Georgia, and he's been in 3 school districts.
Is he still a Michigan fan?
Huh?
Is he still a Michigan fan?
Yes. And he's an assistant junior high school principal. And
Well, he isn't a teacher anymore.
no, he's assistant junior high school principal.
Oh, he's not. He's not exactly an administrator.
Well, he's an administrator. And he was a elementary school assistant administrator. And he's in the largest school district in Georgia. They have 140,000 students in this one school district.
Yeah.
But the district is fairly progressive. But now they're experimenting with merit pay.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of, they're pushing the schools to have increased student achievement irregardless of how much poverty you have in your building. It's kind of interesting. They're making some real strides about this poverty stuff.
Yeah.
And they're giving his building. He's been there 3 years. His building went from, I think, 10th in the student achievement level of the buildings that have the most poverty. They went from 11th to 4th in 3 years.
Wow.
And I think they're making some real progress.
Well, good.
And then, this is a large urban school district. It's the first school district north of Atlanta.
Oh.
And they're talking a lot about the need to have Black, Hispanic, and Asian teachers because they're finding that not having some core of those teachers that students come from, it makes a real difference in whether the students want to really get to it.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting to have. He calls here every Saturday, and he's just a bucket full of questions.
Is he?
Yeah.
Ah.
And he's always asking about the past, and what do you think about this, and what suggestions do you have? So it's kind of nice to be able to keep your head a little bit into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. He did a good job with him. He was black with white adoptive parents, and that I guess he wanted to be black, but he was living kind of a white life, and he went through his own struggles to adjust to that, and felt pull at that time, I think, don't you?
Yes.
He has come a long way, obviously. He was a big school athlete at the time he was in school, wasn't he? He wasn't into grades though much, was he?
No.
In high school?
No.
And he turned out to be in education. That's great.
I think so. That's kind of an interesting thing that I really feel positive about him asking all these questions.
Oh, you gotta be.